Hey guys, Panther0822 here. Hope everybody's having a good Monday evening. We're gonna get ourselves into some Hogwarts Legacy. I am gonna I did an earlier save, and I'm gonna launch from that point because the stream ended up cutting out a bit early yesterday. I might also have to switch the way that I'm capturing. Again, OBS seriously just kind of fucked yesterday, so we're actually gonna go load. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go from Jackson's Tomb. I did remember to do the auto config from this point, so okay. Doing the same thing I did yesterday, which is being all dark and fucking shit. So I don't know if that's an OBS issue. Or if that is just seriously fun. So it does actually make me happy because there wasn't a cutscene, so
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
all right. So I did all this. In the earlier one, I could only do so many. Um, oh, I meant to do all three of these. Fine. We'll do stupefy. And that. I think I did something a bit different on the other ones. That's fine. As I level, I can. I just know that yesterday I was really, really frustrated because I got to this scene and played it out, and the the stream cut out like well
I found the
before.
pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
So I am gonna try and keep a little bit better eye on.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Accio!
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
I imagine because I am a Slytherin, all the ones I'm finding are specifically to Slytherin. But if I were one of the other houses, it would lead me. It would give me other ones. Way too much of a map junkie.
Revelio. Incendio.
Not expecting that.
Revelio. Accio.
Alright, I have moment.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
It's actually really good form.
Revelio.
Interesting. We go down. Did, okay. Well, we're finding another one of these. Wonder something. Oh, you don't have the unicorn. Okay.
Revelio.
No, I probably should have read that. That's okay. I can read those on my own terms.
Incendio.
Another field journal. Okay. Actually, take a minute. Don't want to destroy it. Okay. I don't think I've found the room of requirement yet.
I wonder if you learn different things about people on the Hogwarts. Although I can't see anyone being as passionate.
So we do want to track it. A flu point that I have not gotten yet. I should definitely give it a shot and try and find it at some point, but hey, the lights, it burns. It's burning.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are...
I'm gonna have to adjust that because that's gonna just annoy the hell out of me. Here. Invert camera. Camera acceleration. That's frustrating. That might actually be a little much. I don't really want to invert my act fast enough. At least I don't think I do. Let's try that. I think I'm gonna end up going back
Property.
into the setting.
I want them returned in one piece.
Yep, that's just no good. Mhm. Invert flight controls. There we go. Let's see if that resolves my issue. There we go. Much better.
Ah! I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Excellent. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Oh.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
I'm on the course. Well, this is one of those I've got to get through the rings.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
You gonna whine at me? You're gonna whine at me. That's a little frustrating.
Ha! That wasn't too bad. Ha! Good. I've got this.
Kind
Aha!
of.
Brilliant! Made it!
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
I might want to up the sensitivity a little bit, though.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha ha! Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Okay.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Appreciate that.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
Oh, God, over here.
I do like Madame Kagawa.
Spintwitches is opened in Hogsmeade. All the latest rooms, I hear.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
No better feeling than the wind in your hair as you fly
I
above
wish
the
I could
world.
afford my own broom instead of using my brother's hand-me-downs.
Seeker. I have a sharp eye. Can spot the shadow of a demiguise in
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
My brothers and I prefer pumpkins with almonds.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Slytherin should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I wonder if I can adjust flight sensitivity, because that was definitely a bit of an issue. I might end up regretting some of this. May end up regretting some of that, but we'll find out. Okay. Okay, so we definitely got some quest stuff to do. Actually, I've got 2 fluid points that are close, so let's go ahead and grab one and go. We've got at least a item to figure out, so we'll do that.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
There's something about her that I just don't trust.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
A Y A X Y.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
So I'm gonna come back this way, see if there's anything that I missed. No. Okay. Kind of one of those things where, yes, I definitely am slightly...
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
But... on the other hand, I can still control...
Accio! Accio!
Okay.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Kind of with you on that.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
That was definitely interesting.
How
Red
does anyone other
ominous.
than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Red ominous glow.
Accio!
No. That's what I want. Nothing like feeling like you're missing something.
Accio!
I don't know why I did that. Okay, so I've got that. I wonder if I need that to maybe.
Accio!
Oh, I can't do it while I'm crouched. A little frustrating.
Accio!
Oh, I'm just being uber blind. That's what's going on. Okay.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I have a feeling I need to pull that.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
About time, too. Because I've got at least one item that I need identified.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Revelio.
I'm gonna assume that is a way out.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Alright. Question is where? And then I've reached what? wonder if these have to go in a specific space.
Potato!
No.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Okay. That's what's going on. Don't. I don't think I will need more than that, but... Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Oh, that took a little bit to catch up. Okay.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson. You've been practicing.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
No. I did place 2 of these, so... Do I have enough? Looks like I might.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I like that.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
Okay, do we have... Or... Oh. Okay.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
And one more.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
And wall.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
This should be fun.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Like the green.
It warms my heart to see your
Protego!
interest in pathology, dare I say, blossom.
Change the color of an item. I thought I already did that, but
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
okay. Oh.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Protego!
Like that. But it's not available.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, so how the fuck do I change the color of a damn item?
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Okay. That's just changing the style. Oh. There we go. Ah, okay.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
No, I like that.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
I just did that.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Alright, well, that was a little arduous, but we did need to do it.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, so there's nothing left for us to identify. Alright, we do have some other stuff though. See what we've got. That ups it by quite a bit. We'll go ahead and do that. Our offensive and our defensive are starting to get closer to each other, which is good. some more talents. Got a talent. Okay. The question is, can't do any more there. Can't do any more there. Could finish that out. Or we could do something out of the core. I think we'll do that. Hitting the wrong button. That's why that's not working. Okay.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Appreciate that, Maurice. Thanks. Wish I'd probably noticed that a little earlier, but it happened.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
I should be going now. Thank you.
That was not the option I wanted.
What are we looking for today?
Okay, so they're all 600.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds interesting.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
I'm kind of with you on that one. Alright, so that is where I need... I think the closest... I wonder what I need is this. I need to go up. Ah. I wonder something. Oh, it does.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Sure.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Yeah, I had a really hard time with this because it really is a matter of...
Try to beat that.
Accio!
Accio.
No, not a bad idea.
All in the wrist.
Ah, way too much.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio.
I wasn't a match for her in the first game, so I mean, I don't really know what you expected.
Nothing to it.
Accio!
That was one for the ages. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Not at the
Another
moment.
time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared.
Oh, no.
Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first place.
Where are you?
We'll give it a shot. I don't know how well
If
we'll
it
do.
isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
All right. Well, since I've got my controls,
Did it? Now that's more like it. This'll take some getting used to.
yeah, and the last. Seriously?
Success. Now that's more like it!
Seriously, how the fuck did I miss those?
This is rather fun.
And a pain in the fucking ass to control.
Excellent.
Reach time is 2:15. Okay. Well, I was really mainly doing that for other things. That type of shit I can do.
Glad to see I'm still the reigning champion. But what say you? Want to try again?
Not at the moment, because I want other...
Perhaps later.
I hope one of those other things is practicing your flying.
Don't really care. Mainly because that's some side quest stuff that I can do on my own time at the moment, so... How is that not tracking on that? Puts me close to one that isn't discovered, so we'll go ahead and try it. That's fine. Let's go meet Sebastian.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me. and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Hear about that?
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
All right.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Gee. What could possibly go wrong?
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Revelio.
No kings.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Not hard to see why.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Let's go and tell the truth.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
I'm not going to share with
When
anybody.
I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
And happily take it. So...
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
All right. So... here. Acquire and use focus potion. Acquire. Okay. Headless keys is an ongoing thing. The flight test is another thing. Some of these I'm thinking I'm going to have to get a guide for it, but I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do them. But I do know this one. I'm going to need to figure some shit out. But I think at this point, I'm going to call this good at this point. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Panthers RATT. Peace out. I'll see you on the next stream or upload.